Scene 2. The Earl of Gloucester Castle. Entering Edmund with a letter. Edmund, why should it be just I am an illegitimate son that I should be treated so unjustly? I am as smart, as strongly, and as handsome as him. Yet it is his illegitimate son who gets the most property. Well, if this letter is believed and my idea is succeed, I will propose indeed Edmund the law will reach above the illegitimate. Entering Gloucester, Edmund puts away the letter but deliberately makes certain that it seems by his father. Gloucester, do you put away that letter with such an serious look? What were you just reading? Edmund, nothing, my lord. Gloucester, I saw you put something quickly into your pocket as I entered the room. Let me see it now. Edmund, I'm sorry, sir. It's a letter from Edgar, and I have not read it completely. What I have seen, well, it isn't fit for you to read. Gloucester, surprised. Give that letter to me. Give me the letter. Edmund, I hope my brother wrote this as a test of my virtue. Gloucester takes the letter and read. Respect for old age is keep our fortune from us. I have grown tired of the suffering we face from our old father. If I could get rid of him, you would already have your half of the inheritance to live happily. Edgar, my son Edgar, did he really write this? When did he come to you? Edmund, it was not brought to me, my lord. That's why it's so sneaky about it. I found it at the bottom of my closet. Gloucester, oh, the villain. Go look for him. I will catch him. Where is he? Edmund, I don't know, but please be patient and wait until you can better judge. If his thoughts are the same, I still have hope that he wrote this as a test of my honor to you. Gloucester, do you think so? Edmund, let me speak with him. Gloucester, he cannot be such a monster. Edmund, no, he cannot be. Exiting Gloucester, and a few moments later Edgar enters the room, his brother looking worried. Edmund, when did you last speak to our father? Edgar, just last night. Why? Edmund, well, for some reason he is very angry at you. Don't speak to him yet. Give him some time down. Stay with me in my room and I will to speak together later. Edgar, there must be something misunderstanding. Some told lies about me to him. Edmund, I think you're right, but you must be careful, please. I will serve the best I can in this unfortunate business. Go, I will come to the room soon. Exiting Edgar to himself, a guilty father, a noble brother, what does not know how to harm others, therefore suspect no one. My task is easy. Scene 3. The Duke of Albany's Palace. It does not take long for the true nature and Goneril and Dragon through Lear spends the first month with Goneril. Now that received all that Lear had given, she does not want to have his knights anywhere around her. Goneril sees his father last an annoyance and his soldiers as an unnecessary expense. He follows her example and orders not to obey him, and to even ignorance, entering Goneril and Oswald to her steward. Goneril. His behavior is growing worse every moment, and his knights are getting out of control. I will not speak to him if he asks for me. Tell him I am sick. Tell him anything, but do not let him speak to me if he doesn't like me anymore. He can go stay with my sister. He thinks he can still control the power he gave away. Old fools are babies again, and must be treated as such. Oswald, I hear him coming, madame. Sounds of horns. Goneril, Don't treat his knights kindly either. Don't worry about their reaction. I will write my sister right away about all of this. Go prepare for dinner. Exiting all. Scene 5. A hall in the Duke of Albany's palace. Entering Ken disguised orange with entering King Lear, knights and attempts. King Lear, hurry, I don't want to wait a moment for dinner. Exiting the attendants to break the dinner. King, in disguise and with his fake name of Grace, is be able to convince Lear to hire him as a servant. Kent has been banished and will be put to death if he found inside the kingdom. Entering Goneril's servant Oswald. Where's my daughter? Oswald, sir, stop speaking, turns around and leaves the room without saying another word. King Lear, shocked, what did he say? Call that idiot back. Exiting knights and call to Oswald, re-entering knights without Oswald. Where's that dog? Knights, sir, I don't know. He refused to come back. King Lear, Attends, go and tell my daughter I wish to speak her and call my fool. Exiting Attends, re-entering Oswald. Oh, sir, you come here, sir. Do you know who I am, sir? Oswald, yes, you are my lady's father. King Lear, my lady's father? My lord's fool is more like it. You dog, you slave, you do agree with me, you rascal, striking him. Oswald, I will not be struck, my lord. Kent, will you be tripped? Kent trips Oswald and he falls. King Lear, thank you, fellow. You serve me well. Kent, I will teach you, pushes Oswald out. King Lear, I thank you, giving Kent money. Here is more thanks for your service. The fool who worked in Lear's court to enter and amuse the king stays with Lear still. Entering Fool and Goneril. King Lear, how are you, my daughter? You are frowning again. Goneril complains about Lear's knights, saying that they are rude and noisy, although the men are actually good, courteous. Goneril, the knights have grown worse and worse. They fight and make so much noise. They are rude and unacceptable. I am worried because of these things you have said and done recently. King Lear, are they really the words of my own daughter? Goneril, come, sir, use your wisdom and end this bad behavior. You have not been likely yourself lately. Return to what you are rightly are. King Lear, who are you now? What happened to my opinions and my kind daughter? Goneril, as you are an old and reserved, you should be wise. You have here 100 knights and squares. These men are so wild, so reckless, and out of control, that this court has become likely a shameful inn or tavern. Something must be done immediately. King Lear, darkness and evil, sadly my horse, call my men together, I will not trouble you. I still have one daughter left. Regan will not treat me in this way. Entering Albany, to Albany, prepare my horse, you are all ungrateful. Albany, please sir, be patient. King Lear, to Goneril, my men are honorable and made of the best characters. Oh Lear, disaster has come to you, striking his head, and your good judgment is gone. Speaking to no one, listen to me, nature. If you wanted this woman to have children, make it impossible for her. But if she must have a child, make it such a vile and mean character that it is a torment to her life. Let it ruin her young and bring her only tears. Turn her mother's love into sadness, so that she can feel how much sharpened and spent tooth it is to have a kindless child. Away, away. Albany, by God, where did that come from? King Lear, to Goneril, I still have a daughter left, and she